Do you think Raila Amolo Odinga is a political con man? Hear that the president ameamua that akasema the 11th CSS Raila Amolo Odinga ndiye anaenda kuwapatiana list. Unasikia?
Yes.
Na amesema list yenye atapatiana ndio itasomwa. So tunashangaa what is really happening. What is happening?
Serikali ya Ruto then
before we continue.
The list niko nayo ni the entire list. Nitasoma tu the entire list again. CS Cabinet Secretary Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, that is Musalia Mudavadi. Kithure Kindiki, Ministry of Interior and National Administration. The National Treasury and Economics, Fred Matiang'i.
For me, I think this is going to be betrayal in the country, not in the city. Because you know very well that Kalonzo Musyoka have stood with Baba for so long. And I'm very, very disappointed and very, very sad to feel that people are on the street while Raila Amolo Odinga, the former prime minister, anafanya biashara na serikali. Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the love. Nyini watu true sana. On our today's story, we want to talk about the CS that were appointed by President William Samoei Ruto and the other CS that are going to be appointed by President William Samoei Ruto. Before we continue, Boni, tell them something.
Hello guys, my name is Boni or Bonified, and it is a very good day that we are seeing the CS nominees being tabled into Parliament. We are still waiting for the half of the cabinet also to know their names and to be able to know who has been chosen and who has not been chosen. But yes, it's very interesting. Tumeona CS.
And I'm very, very disappointed and very, very sad to feel that people are on the street while Raila Amolo Odinga, the former prime minister, anafanya biashara na serikali. In that yeye ndiye ameambiwa that is going to elect the other 11 CS. Very sad, very sad. Let's continue before I start crying over here.
New developments have come up. Tumeona CS Soimpan Tuya, who is we thought was to be the CS environment, as was reported by the president. Sahi tumeona CS Soimpan Tuya will be CS defense and CS Aden Duale to be CS environment. So ni kama interchange, of which a lot can be read in this. Still developing, still new, but ni president alipeana one information, speaker ameenda kasoma another information. Hata MPs wenyewe wako wanajua nini inaendelea. But I think if you look at it critically, I would like to think as the president, maybe both of these dockets are very important. Of course, we know that defense is important outrightly. But also environment is very important because president amekuwa na agenda ya climate change.
Panda miti.
Yes. Ameenda dunia mzima. Ameenda dunia mzima akijaribu kuarticulate mambo ya climate change and what have you. So the environment docket is very, very important also in this regime. So there is no lesser docket, but of course CS Aden Duale of course will feel a pinch. Matolewa cabinet mzito kama defense mepatiwa environment.
It's very sad, Boni. Before we continue, kuna list yenye pia imetokea about the other 11 CS, which is very sad that Raila Amolo Odinga is the one that is going to nominate the other 11 CS. Tunaona hapa serikali ya nusu mkate. Yet Raila Amolo Odinga of the leader of the opposition. Ni uchungu sana kuona kitu kama hiyo inafanyika. We know very well that serikali ya nusu mkate isongeshangi taifa mbele. That is the whole truth that has been going on. You saw what happened between Raila when you ali join hands with Uhuru Kenyatta. There is nothing that went iliendelea. Saa hii unaona President William Samoei Ruto amehakikisha ya kwamba they are going to work together with Raila Amolo Odinga. Amempatia even the job of nominating the other 11 CS. Boni, ambie kitu before
ni read the list. Najua hata najiuliza because unakumbuka Rigathi Gachagua akisema hata kubali Raila kanyage anywhere near state house. So tunashangaa ameingia na njia gani because unajua that thing has surprised so many people to hear that the president ameamua that akasema the 11th CSS Raila Amolo Odinga ndiye anaenda kuwapatiana list. Unasikia? Na amesema list yenye atapatiana ndio itasomwa. So tunashangaa what is really happening. What is happening? Serikali ya Ruto then
before we continue.
The list niko nayo ni the entire list. Nitasoma tu the entire list again. CS Cabinet Secretary Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, that is Musalia Mudavadi. Kithure Kindiki, Ministry of Interior and National Administration. The National Treasury and Economics, Fred Matiang'i. Then Ministry of Defense, Aden Duale, of which now has been changed. Ministry of Water and Sanitation, Eric Mureithi. Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock, Dr. Andrew Karanja. Ministry of Trade, Investment and Industries, Dr. Thuo Mathenge Wangoko. Ministry of East Africa Community Arid and Semi-Arid Lands and Regional Development, that is Suleiman Shahbal. Then Ministry of Roads, Transport and Public Works, Davis Chirchir. Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry now has been changed to be Aden Duale. And then Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, CS, that is Alice Wahome. Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Heritage, June Chepkemei. Ministry of Public Service, Performance and Delivery Management, Jennifer Nyambura Kamande. Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy, Dr. Margaret Ndongo. Ministry of Education, Julius Ogamba. Ministry of Energy and Petroleum, David Osian. Ministry of Sports and Arts, Ababu Namwamba. Ministry of Youth Affairs, Daniel Ndambuki. Ministry of Cooperatives and MSMEs Development, Nathaniel Mungare. Ministry of Mining, Blue Economy and Maritime Affairs, Alex Matere. Ministry of Labor and Social Protection, Millicent Omanga. Ministry of Health, Dr. Deborah Mulongo Barasa. Then other appointments, Secretary to the Cabinet, Mercy Wanjau. Attorney General, Rebecca Miano. Women Rights Agency Advisor, Harriet Chigai. National Security Advisor, Monica Juma. Youth Affairs Advisors, Alphonsus Mwaura and Antonella Kakuko. Yeah.
It's very sad, it's very sad. Hapo pia naona mkono ya Raila Amolo Odinga over there that I feel there is something that is going to happen. Here Matiang'i, I feel like that guy is going to come back. If Raila has been given the opportunity to elect the other 11 CS, it means that this guy is going to get an opportunity to elect Matiang'i. You are going to see so many members in Azimio wakiwa kwa government. And that is going to paralyze the government, to be honest.
Kina Suleiman Shahbal.
Yes, Suleiman Shahbal. Utasikia pale kama kina John Mbadi, they are going to be there. People, like mostly now is about ODM affairs and UDA. Nothing else. Because ulisikia Kalonzo Musyoka say that Ayuko in that government.
Yes.
Ukasikia even Martha Karua akasema that is not ready to work with the government. Unasikia? Sahi, hiyo itakuwa like ODM and UDA. Yeah, that's what I can say. What can you say?
Kama the two parties are coming together, because one, President Ruto pia ameona imekuwa ngumu sana to try and bring people together. So yeye anaona the easiest way, not to, you know, in a normal circumstance, saa zingine, a president maybe from a Western country will call an election. Yeah. He will call a snap election after all this has happened and say, I give power back to the people and then let the people waamue. Alafu we have a country that is solidified. Yeah. But now, you know, you can even have a conversation with other political parties. You come together and form a coalition, sort of a government of national unity. Kitu inafanyika sahi, so that you can have members of parliament from ODM and members of parliament from the UDA speaking in one voice and try to calm the country. So naona hiyo ndio kitu strategy anajaribu kufanya. Na amekuwa boxed into making that decision. Yes.
For me, do you think Raila Amolo Odinga is a political con man? Because as for me, I think this guy, but this is not the Raila Amolo Odinga, the enigma himself, the Amolo Odinga that we knew.
But Jeff, I
think that Raila Amolo Odinga lying in bed with all the government.
But I think, Jeff, it has taken a while before you realized this thing happened. Started from 2007. Ikakuja 2017, ikakuja tena imekuja 2022. So Raila has been there. He has been doing this. Hata sioni kama anaona ni kama is a big deal. He knows he has been doing this and he knows he will still appeal to people and people will vote for him. The only thing that is a different right now is in all these agreements zenye Raila amekuwa akifanya na watu, they have been in their second terms. If it is Kibaki, Raila supported him to 2022 wakashinda. Second term ndio akakuja kaleta shida 2007. Unaona, akaform government of national unity. Then in 2013 unajua aliwekwa nje na ikakuwa a lot of kuvutana sana na serikali but at the end of the day walimaliza term bila yeye kufanya handshake. 2017 ndo akakuja akapatana na Uhuru wakafanya handshake 2018 wakalead your government. That is also in the second term. The difference is that now it is being done in the first term.
Yeah, we are surprised.
That is a surprise because ni kitu inafanyikanga second term and something that we don't really see when it is in the first term. So it really begs the question, Raila has maybe seen that even 2027 he had a coco ballot. That is the only thing that
and we don't want him to be because there is no one who is going to elect Raila Amolo Odinga because this guy is confirmed to be political conman and a big betrayer to the National Republic of Kenya, to be honest, because this is something that has never happened before in the first term. Very, very sad.
Yeah, because atuwezi sema ata run in 2027, if at all, he's going to nominate this half of the cabinet, then he's going to be part of the government. If we are going to castigate the government going forward from today, if Raila has his people, it will be Ruto, Raila and Rigathi. No one will be left out.
For me, I can defend Rigathi on this. I can defend Rigathi on this because this guy ni kama amepigwa teke. I think serikali ni ya Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. But nani amepatiwa to elect the other 11 nominee?
But
na nani anafaa kufanya hiyo job?
Kwa our 11, I can see Rigathi's hand somewhere there. The likes of Alice Wahome, watu wa Mount Kenya wamekuwa
hiyo naye haina shida. But sasa 11 the other nominee like amepatiwa mbele ya public. Hiyo ni power na this is just a common mwananchi. Yes, a common mwananchi just that is looking for a seat in the AU job.
So I think what we are seeing right now happening is Raila Odinga basically telling people that I will not run in 2027. That I don't have any other political ambitions. Because if he had political ambitions, I think he would oppose this government so that 2027 he would win. But right now, as we stand, going to 2027, if Raila Odinga will be in a government of national unity, then whatever the government is going to do right now, he will be blamed for it. Just like what Uhuru did from 2017 to 2022, was also blamed on Raila Odinga. And that is how William Ruto got the seat.
There's something that you don't see that I'm seeing. Do you think this is a trick for President William Samoei Ruto to be able to get power in the year 2027?
It is.
Yeah,
it is,
because
course.
This is what he did to Uhuru na ikamake. So, I think when the government ikiwa shaky, atablame it to the opposition. Alifanya kazi nao pamoja na wakamuangusha. Kama si hao, ningeweza kuwa juu. This is a political trick for William Samoei Ruto that anatumianga ndia remain on power kabisa. What do you think about that?
Yes, it can be argued that way, depending on the ministries that they will be given. Zenye zimebaki hapo is very important.
Very important.
Kina finance and a few. So,
and youth affairs, watu wanaiangalia mbali.
Yes. So it is important also to know which ministries watapewa and the public interests in these ministries. But it can also be looked at in the way that by the time wanaenda mpaka 2027, William Ruto needs the solid background of Baba, you know. Maybe ameona the mountain will be shaky. Western also is always shaky. But now if you have Raila Odinga supporting you, then you'll have Western. You might have Nyanza, you know. Of course, but I know Nyanza can vote also Kalonzo Musyoka half. But he will have Nyanza, he will have Western, he will have Mount Kenya parts and come together and
for me, I think this is going to be betrayal in the country, not in the city. Because you know very well that Kalonzo Musyoka have stood with Baba for so long. Adli kama hata dem mwenye anakuacha lakini amesimama na yeye. That is like 15 years. Niseme kuwa na wewe, then this is how you can pay someone. It is very, very sad. But this is the tabia ya Baba, so we cannot. As we finish, what can you tell the public outside there? Mambo ya mwisho.
We are witnessing a difference in our politics. I think Kenya is like a volcano. We keep erupting every time and we are bringing new minerals up. And what we are doing is just our democracy is still figuring out how to work these things. Yes, we are still a young country. But yes, we have a vibrant young population that also needs accountability and everything. So I think we are trying to look at the best way to govern. Sometimes it's the government of national unity. Sometimes it's a solo win, and that is the only party that will lead. But I think we are trying to figure out how Kenya will move forward, and the government is trying all means to see the best framework.
Okay, the last thing that I can say that to the youths, to the youths outside there, it is our time. It is now or never. We need to stand up, fight for our rights, fight for our country, always do the right thing to our country. It's very, very loud and clear that the old leaders, they are nowhere to help us. So we as youths need to stand up. Wase wote wachukue votes, the Gen Z wachukue votes, so that we can kick all of them out. We are 55% in Kenya. If we take vote, hawa watu wanaenda home by saa moja, kila mtu ameenda home. Waende wa share hiyo mkate nusu kwao nyumbani. Until next time, game over. Baba amenikasirisha bwana.